Yeah, man, it's the 13th of July, 2023. My apologies for the noisy video. Really just have to do a video right now. And there's not going to be another or a better opportunity than just while I'm driving for quite a while longer. So this will be an update on the gang stalking situation and broadcast torture. So I'll start out by saying that my right foot, ankle, foot, all into the bone structure of the right foot and ankle is, within just a couple days, has become pretty painful injury. So like I'm driving now, it hurts. They're on my foot and ankle area with their broadcast, and whenever I get out, I'll be limping. I'm sure of it. I was last time, and they're still attacking me. It's hard to put weight on the ankle and the foot because of broadcast attacks. If they stop, it would take it a day or two to where I couldn't even tell that they were doing it. But as long as they continue to do it, it becomes a more debilitating injury in the short term. The long term, I don't know the effects. I know that if they do something enough, that it does start to cause permanent damage. And whenever they're attacking you with broadcast, it hurts. It feels like electrocution and just saturation of broadcast waves. It's almost like microwaves, and it's just saturated into your flesh and your bones. It hurts, and it's hot. It feels very hot even to the touch, hotter than surrounding areas, unusually hot, for no other reason than broadcast. Also, they still have been, and now, and still, nonstop, since I made the last videos, still broadcast in my eyes, mainly my right eye. They like to put the broadcast right here in the corner of my eye. I feel like it's attempted murder because I'm driving. And their goal is to bother my vision. They have other goals with it too. It's very irritating, and it's a psychological attack too, because just to have something on your face or something in your eye, and you can't wipe it off. You could wash your face, and then they'll put it right back. Within 30 seconds, they'll put it right back. But obviously, if you're in a situation like driving on the interstate in traffic, there's no way to wash your face. So you just have to tolerate it. And on top of the physical torture, it becomes a psychological, tormenting torture. I shall also mention that if you watch the videos on the Targeted Individual channel, the last two videos about dream manipulation, they're very important videos to give you an understanding of some things that are going on with so-called dream manipulation, and it explains it in depth. And I also talk about how they're attacking people that are close to me, innocent people that they didn't know otherwise, other than through being on my neural monitoring and injecting themselves into every instance of my life with broadcast telepathy and broadcast gang stalking, broadcast torture, and everything else. And they continue to...
Speed check reported ahead on I-77 North.
They continue to cross the boundaries of bothering people that, other than knowing me, have no involvement with them or this whole gang stalking, targeting thing. And it's not cool at all. It's not cool at all. So I guess my next move is I'm going to reach out maybe to a couple of people that I feel may be able to help because of that situation, because of them bothering people that are close to me. And it's all just it's an attack on me and my life. They've concerned themselves so much with my life that they try to come in, and you know how they do. They try to come in between any friendships or relationships or acquaintances or anything. They want you isolated. They want you all to themselves. They want to run their EMF broadcast live streams and not have any interference and not see you have any happiness, joy in life, or success. They want to steal all the enjoyment out of your life, and they'd like for you to be in prison so they could just do broadcast torture without you having any way to do anything as far as recourse. Okay? Now I'm going to talk about recourse in a second, but first I want to talk about broadcast, what they're doing on broadcast. So when I say they're doing their live streams and they're attacking me physically, there's at least 5 men that are on my channel full time now. The 5th guy's become pretty much full time now. If you follow my channel, I always talk about the different guys, and there was a 5th guy that was more of a weekend guy, and I don't know if he just quit going to work or if he just decided that important enough things are happening in my life to try to spend more time to deter. It just started raining real hard. To deter my pathway. But, wow. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to bear with me. The video's already started. So, it's 5 guys full time now, and each of them, together and separately, do EMF broadcast live streams, and that's video without a camera of me and their view from broadcast, and they're on mind control with a thing on their head and covers over their eyes and actually living as broadcast and connecting unconsensually with me and controlling all the different parameters of which view to show, and just basically running a show about
Speed
your
check
life,
reported ahead on
targeting
I-77 North.
the targeting of you and your life. So in this case, me. But that's what's going on. And when they're attacking me, they're on my face and they're attacking my legs and bothering people that I know and everything else. It's all part of their immediate goal of running their live stream and try to make my life as miserable as possible and keep me isolated and deter other people from wanting to know me at all, and ultimately long-term isolation and gang stalking, and just to be able to have control over your life and your neurological frequencies and your neural monitoring, to be able to hold that in their possession like slavery or human trafficking. And they would never sell mine to somebody else because it's too important to them. And they've been involved for over a decade now, and it's the same group of people that have been involved for over a decade. So, if it's hasn't gotten very serious, and say you move away to another place or something like that, it's very possible they could sell your neural monitoring to somebody else or make a trade off or something to somebody, because they'd like to be local. They'd like to be, within a few miles around you, so they can participate in real life situations as far as street theaters or just kind of bumping into you at the store or something like that, so they can inject themselves into your life on a personal level like that. But in my case, I'm all over the place, and I'm never in one place very long, and which could bring me to range. A lot of people think that they need to be around you, and they don't. And it is 100% a satellite broadcast. And I don't know if it's from government satellites or private satellites or both. Okay, but I know companies like Meta have their own satellites. And I know companies like Meta with Facebook and some of the other social media stuff are very much involved with allowing gang stalkers, at the very least, to do whatever they wish, to run their live streams in the background over people's accounts, and without their knowledge of what's going on. So those things are for sure, but a mystery. Okay, because we know for a fact that a satellite broadcast, you could be 40,000 feet in a jetliner and be from one side of the country to the other, and they can attack you and broadcast telepathy and all of that the whole time, completely out of range of any other radio or cellular network, way up there. Okay, if you've been in many planes, you know after about maybe 10,000 feet, you're not getting any cellular signals. There is none. Okay, everything's satellite from there. But it doesn't. They're not deterred whatsoever from those type of situations. Whether you're 3,000 miles away,
10 miles, keep left onto I-77 North toward Bluefield.
Whether you're 10 miles away or 3,000 miles away, doesn't matter. Whether you're ground level or in the ocean with nothing around you for 1,000 miles, they can attack you and they can talk with broadcast telepathy and be connected to you, and it is a satellite broadcast. Okay, so what do we do about it? So far, it doesn't seem like anybody's been able to get the government to help. Now, obviously, they know about it, but obviously they can't admit it, not on a large-scale level to the masses. So what do we do about it? Well, right now I'm going to reach out within the next few days to people that I know that have neuromonitoring that I believe are not gang stalkers. I'm also going to reach out to some other people in general that I feel could help. People that are higher up in maybe religious communities or even like the technology sector. Maybe Elon. Maybe I'll reach out to Elon. Probably won't get a response. He's a busy man, but it couldn't hurt to try. Okay, and I also want to go the government route again. And I'm going to make all of this stuff public, most of it. As far as when I reach out, especially on government levels, I need to make that public, a matter of public affairs. So I'll probably reach out to the Attorney General and write a letter, and I'll probably explain everything and mention in detail who's involved, because I'm absolutely certain with many people that are involved with my gang stalking situation. And I want to write a detailed letter and just to see what happens, just to see if I can get a response. I've talked to targeted people before, or at least a targeted person that said when they wrote a couple of letters to the Attorney General, their targeting quit. It stopped. Okay, that's fine. I'd like that, but that's not good enough for me, because I know that neuromonitoring exists, and until you have your neuromonitoring, there's no way you could be safe or keep your family safe. So I'm going to continue to try to get my neuromonitoring no matter what, forever, until I have it. And I feel that it's very important also that these gang stalkers that are doing this stuff to me, at least when I can prove it, and some I can already prove, I think that it's very important for them to have some level of accountability, financially and legally, as far as criminally liable. Because, I know they're not going to say, oh yeah, use broadcast to torture people and then throw them in the cell for 100 years. But, if there could be something that makes them somewhat accountable, 10 years for, advanced hacking, prolonged, hacking and property destruction or something. There needs to be something. They can't just walk away. Okay? If they think they can just walk away, then I'll be right behind them. Okay? It's not happening. There's a lot of financial and criminal liabilities for the things that they've done, and the things that, what makes it so bad, the things that they continue to do. Even after I've been so public, even after I've I want to say turned my life around, and they had a big part in destroying my life. Unfortunately, I didn't take the right pathways, and I was kind of helping them to destroy my own life for a time there. But now there's been quite a while that no matter what they do, I'm not going to allow them to destroy my life. I'm not going to help them by destroying my own life, and I'm on a different pathway, which will result in them and their way of life, gang stalking way of life, being destroyed. So the fact that they're still doing this, to me at least, and to my people, is amazing to me. It's amazing. I'm amazed that other people haven't stepped in and said, all right, the jig is up. You're out. You guys are out because you're messing up bad. And it just hasn't happened. But I'll continue. And there's going to come a point when that does happen. But unfortunately, it's too late because there's too much liabilities and too many things have happened. They've attacked my family. They've attacked everybody close to me. They've attacked me in violent ways, and they've cost me so much over all of these years, and my time, if nothing else, is worth a lot. My health is worth a lot. And not to mention the direct financial effects of being targeted in these ways. So why they're still here, I have no idea. Okay, but that's one of the biggest reasons. They're so relentless that I would be so relentless that it's imperative that they be held accountable financially and criminally. So I'm going to try some of those things, and it'll be a matter of public record. I have to do it that way. It makes my life less in danger the more public I am at this point. So, and I got a lot of other people that I feel responsible to look out for and to try to figure this problem out so I can protect them from the same thing. And I know how relentless and how heartless these gang stalkers and their whole groups are. They don't care if they hurt you, they want to hurt you. They don't care if you die, they want you to die. The only reason they would care if you die is because they're making money and they love to be connected with you unconsensually. So, and the whole money thing, I'll talk about that in another video because it's an entirely different subject.
In 2 miles, keep left onto I-77 North toward Bluefield.
That's about enough of you guys knowing my whereabouts. So I'm going to cut this video short, but thank you for watching. This is my daily update on this remote neural monitoring channel. And if you get a chance, go over to the Targeted Individual channel and watch those dream manipulation videos. They're very, very important videos about how that actually works and what's been going on with my situation with that. But it can give you a lot of insight on if this is happening to you and what's actually happening if it is. And they're both called dream manipulation something. So and thank you all for all the support. We were almost at 10,000 real organic real people subscribed to the Targeted Individual channel, and this channel is just about at 1,000. And so I'm just now really starting to post regularly on this channel since it is starting to build up. But anyway, thanks for everything, and I will catch you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.